What's good, y'all? It's Up by Jay. About to do a dope interview with Mic Check with Stylist B.
Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B.
Hello and welcome back to the set of Mic Check with me, the one and only Stylist B. I'm here today with the extremely talented Jay, famously known as R by Jay. How are you?
How y'all doing?
You're doing well. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, you see, this is inspired by you, okay?
It's
It's like my shirt is like a piece of art, right?
It's a
Okay.
beautiful shirt.
He is so colorful and vibrant, but before I get into all that he is, I want you to look into the camera and introduce yourself to my audience so they know what you do.
Okay, I'm Art by Jay, as she said. I'm a tattoo artist, live painter. I do murals, art shows, etc. So anything to do with art, just about, that's me.
Right, right. And I love how he's like, murals, art shows. Because everybody out here just doing art shows. Not. Okay, exactly. Those are big things, but he's super humble,
yeah,
you know?
That's
so
what
I
it
like
is.
that. That means you've probably been doing it a long time, so you're just doing you.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you get into being an artist?
Once I've discovered I could draw, I can remember it was like kindergarten.
Okay.
I started at least just doodling, and I found out maybe I had a love for it, maybe like in like the third grade, and I had an art teacher at the time when I was in elementary school, Miss J. She took a liking. Her name was Jay.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, she took a liking into what I was doing, and she kind of encouraged me to keep going. And
Nice.
I entered like contests because they used to have like art contests within the school system when I was coming up or whatever. So within the public school system. So I just started painting, and she would bring me to museums and stuff like that. So that kind of encouraged me to go forward even more. And then my family was like, "Oh yeah, you can really, you're really good at what you're doing." So
I mean, doodling in kindergarten is a big deal.
Yeah.
I have a kindergartner, or had one, I should say. He wasn't doodling. But he was reading. So, see, everybody has a different gift.
Right.
But no,
Yeah.
so if you started in kindergarten, it's kind of like that's what you were meant
Correct.
to be doing, you know? And then I love that you had people to nurture it.
Right.
So then, did you start as an adult taking it serious? At what point is it like, I think I want to be doing this as a profession?
I guess once I got in high school, well, as far as the profession wise, like when I started tattooing at 12, like.
At 12?
Yeah, I started
Okay, you're just
learning
showing
tattooing
off.
at 12.
So we're going to just draw
So,
full
yeah.
murals in kindergarten and
Right.
tattoo at 12. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like.
I don't bring you any average guests. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay?
Yeah, and it's just like being around the right people. I have a lot of artist friends and a lot of that was coming up too as well when
Yeah.
I was doing art. So maybe as I got into adult, I kind of really started taking it seriously, and I was doing other stuff that didn't have nothing to do with art, but somehow it always brought me back to that. You know what I'm saying? So I just, in seeing the opportunities that it could bring and just the love I have for it, is, just kept me going.
Now, how were you tattooing at 12? How were you tattooing at 12?
Well,
like, I know that you may have been able to, but who was
Yeah.
letting you tattoo at 12?
Man, I had friends and that I always hung out with older people. So I started apprenticing under my cousin. His name is Trey. He's been tattooing for over 30 years.
Okay,
So,
Trey, let me find out you could go in the streets with tattooing.
Trying to be there, But yeah, I started working with him and working under him like as an apprentice. And I had to clean up the shop and, do all that type of stuff when you're a rookie. I was only able to do like certain stuff like names and just little small tattoos. So I'll tell you a story real quick.
Tell me your story.
Like I was the only person at the shop. I think a few people had left to go run some errands. My cousin wasn't there, so people was calling for tattoos. And I was like, all right, come in. So I was doing tattoos. I wasn't supposed to be tattooing at the time.
Okay.
So I just started doing tattoos on people. Like they was coming in paying for it. So like my cousin came, he like, what are you doing? Like I had like 5 people waiting. I was tattooing somebody, like messing people up.
Child labor laws.
Man, messing people up, man. And that like he went crazy. Like he suspended me from the shop and stuff. So I was like, man. So I kind of just jumped off the porch from there.
Yeah.
So.
Now these people you were messing up, how bad were you messing them up?
I don't think it was that bad.
Okay.
I don't think it was really some like names. I was doing some lady got an old man name on the lower back, and some dude was about to get something on his neck. I've never tatted anybody's neck before, so
right.
I'm about to make this bread. I
get it. I mean, I get the hustle. Yeah. I like that the hustle started young.
Yeah,
you know, uncle, cousin.
Yeah,
cousin had to just guide you. Like we gotta learn. Yeah, I'd have been a little upset too. Yeah, I come in and you know you doing stuff and you ain't even supposed to be doing it.
Business.
It's not good for business. But I am glad that he gave you that opportunity because you may not be doing what you're doing now,
correct,
right?
Correct.
So now you have your own shop.
Yeah, I have a private studio where I paint at and I tattoo at. So I only do like appointment only.
Okay.
So like when people come in, they get to see my artwork and see exactly what I'm working on and all that type of stuff. So it's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Now I know you recently had like an art show a few months back.
Yeah.
How did that come to be?
Everything was good, man. That was my third art show. My third art show, my third solo art show.
Okay.
Like I said, it takes a lot of preparation. It was called Year the Camel, Series 2. I did like a full installation. It was on Julia Street, which was big for me.
Yeah.
To have a solo show on Julia Street, especially being black. So it was nice, man. Full installation. A lot of people came through. I had some apparel. It was sponsored by Red Bull. I had Jack Honey.
Nice.
As the sponsor also. So and Elmer's Cheetos. I don't know if you ever had that.
I have.
Yeah, they also sponsored. So it was real cool, man. So some nice bit of merch and work. So it was really, really nice.
Which is always a good look if you could sell, right?
Correct,
I mean, it's good to share your art, but if it's profitable, that's even better.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, you had some random sponsors when you think about it, Cheetos and alcohol. So were they those sponsors you were kind of targeting, or they just kind of
it's just knowing people and being friends with people, and that's in the right places. So they're just like, yo, we're gonna make sure you're straight on certain stuff. So yeah, they made sure of that.
Okay. I mean, it's always good when it's profitable. And you just recently had an art show during Jazz Fest.
Yes. Jazz Fest was definitely dope. Name of the show was a story about New Orleans.
Okay.
So yeah, it was nice because my studio is on the route to Jazz Fest. You know, where people park at and walk and all that. So we caught the going traffic and the ending traffic.
Nice.
So and live, we had music, DJ, all that type of stuff. So
okay, a little nice little shindig.
Yeah.
Now tell me, where is the studio?
The studio is on North Russia Blade in Columbus. I'm in collab with the yoga studio. Okay. So I have my area and then they do yoga and all that type of stuff. So it's real nice vibes.
And if they wanted to get with you, get tattoos or purchase your work, how do they get in touch with you?
Of course, social media, art_by_Jay is my Instagram. I have
Jay, right?
Yeah, Jay. Yeah, I have a big cartel store in the link on the bio. My actual website is under construction right now.
Okay.
So, but it'll definitely be up soon. But other than that, all my contact info on that, email, all that's the best way to reach me, through email.
Yeah.
So everything is under that. I'm sure everybody has Instagram. If not, they'll know somebody with one.
Right? Don't you love social media though? Because I feel like as professionals, if your website was down, you felt like, oh my God, I can't make any money because there's no way for them to get to me. But with social media, it's like I can revamp my website at any given time and still be functioning as a business. Yeah. So you gotta love social media, right? I mean, it's a blessing and a curse. There's other cons to it, but we talking about the pros of it right now.
I try to keep it professional and minimize my time on social media too, because it can get distracted.
Yes, it can. And you go on there for work, and then
you
an hour later, you watching dancing videos or something. Right. Yeah. I do want to do something a little bit different. You're the first artist, like painting artist, that we've had on the show. So I thought it would be fun if you paint while we finish up this conversation. So what do you think?
Put a little something together.
Okay, so we're going to be right back with the word from our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll be painting and talking. It'll be a sip and paint. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Sip and paint.
When we come back. And welcome back to the Set of Mic Check with me, the one and only Stylist B. We are doing something we've never done before, and I'm a little geeked out. So I asked him to paint, and he said, okay, no problem. Literally, the moment we gave him the canvas, he was in his own element. Like, you see, he's going nonstop.
I'm seeing your invoice, though.
Wait, an invoice?
Me working and all that.
Invoice?
It's supposed to be just interview.
I mean, it's okay if you send me the invoice. You don't expect me to pay it though, right? Right. Okay. No, but if you let me keep it, we could talk about the cost of it, okay? But so since you are painting, I'm gonna give you a few little easy questions. So while you're painting, we're just gonna play a game of questions. I'm just gonna ask a bunch of random questions, okay? All right. So first question: where is the weirdest place you've ever had to tattoo someone?
Definitely someone's rear.
Yes. You did a butt tat?
Yeah.
It was a butt tat.
Yeah.
Now, was this cheekage?
Yeah, like actual ass.
Oh, okay. All right. What was it? What was the cheek on the cheek?
It was like some flowers. Of course, it was a female.
Why do we think that's cute? Well, I know it was cute, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
to put flowers on the butt.
That's what she wanted. A lot of women try to cover the stretch marks and all that.
I didn't even think of that.
All exotic dancers and stuff like that.
Got it. That makes sense. Now I did see a young lady have like a gift bow on the back of both thighs.
Yeah.
And it said God's gift. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you'd be surprised.
Right? All right, so we're going to do a paint question.
Okay.
What is the largest thing you've ever had to paint?
My biggest mural was, I did a mural on Franklin and St. Claude. It's about 30 feet high. That was the biggest mural I ever done.
Wow.
I had to move up and down on the lift. Mm-hmm. And get down from the lift, run across the street, look at it. So that was my biggest mural. It took about 4 days, 8 hours a day.
Wow.
Through the rain and all that stuff.
Wait, you painted in the rain?
Yeah, I painted while it was drizzling because it's like, of course you can't paint while it's, so I used all spray paint. So it was nice though, man. The people in the neighborhood was happy to see that I was covering up a lot of graffiti because it was on the old furniture building right there on the corner of Franklin.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever paid attention to what's on it. Now I'm gonna make
I did
it a thing to do.
Black boy holding some flowers, give me my flowers so I can still smell them.
Oh.
So it's getting a lot of attention. All people from all over the world like tag me in it because now they're doing like graffiti walks in the area and stuff like that. So it was definitely a fun experience.
That's nice. Now, how did that opportunity come about for you?
I did it with the NOLA Mural Project.
Okay.
And they funded a few artists around the city. This guy Neil, he started like a protest because the city is trying to make you pay a $500 permit fee. $500 permit fee just to do something on someone's business. So they want the artist, and then you have to submit a design. So he did the protest to get the fees knocked down to at least $50. You know what I'm saying?
Because why am I paying? It's someone's business that they own.
Correct.
You're paying the city $500 to paint their building.
Correct. So it was a protest.
You see my face.
So they funded all the materials. They gave us a small stipend for our time and stuff like that. So that's what I did it with the NOLA Mural Art Project.
Okay, well I like that, and I also like that they were fighting that because it gotta make sense.
Yeah,
come on,
man,
that doesn't make any sense.
That's ridiculous.
Right, because then how do you make money?
Correct.
If off the top you're paying $500 and you gotta get supplies.
Then I have to submit and let them know what I'm doing and all that type of stuff, which is not fair. So
has that been vetoed completely now?
Nah, not really. I still do what I want to do without
having to. Okay, nice. Okay, so what's your favorite tattoo? Because I see you have a lot of tattoos. Who did it?
On me? I would say this one, the one that's a tribute to my mom that my cousin Trey did. So it's me and her belly holding a tattoo machine. So it's like a birth for the artist type thing, and she has like an African mask on.
You did?
Like that.
I see you.
So and then she, just dropping like blessings on me. So Yeah, this is like my favorite tattoo.
That's dope. No, but you be spitting like little jewels on the slick, and then you very casual, like, you know, it's basically the birth of an artist without birthing a nation. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and she's spitting blessings upon me, you know, as I walk in my truth.
Real.
Like,
I just be chilling, that's all.
I see, you know, your mind. I like the way your mind works. I think that's what makes you a great artist.
Thank
Even
you so much.
the mural you mentioned, you're
Right.
like, give me my flowers while I can smell them. Like, everything you do, I feel so
I try
far
to have like a
has
message.
meaning.
Yeah, I try to give, you know, because art, people like, oh, well, what inspired you to do this and do that? So it's just like, I at least try to have a message and an inspiration behind what I do.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that brings me to my next question, which is, what is the biggest goal that you haven't accomplished yet that you're hoping to accomplish soon?
My biggest goal to accomplish soon is to, I really want to do like a sneaker collab.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with Jordan and Reebok before, Nike, Foot Locker. Just, you know, like art projects and stuff like that. And I also, eventually, I want to open like an art school, because it's like the NOCAs and all that type of stuff. Like, you have to test to go in there, and you have to have certain requirements. But I want to have like a little, like not a little, but like a nice program for the youth, like in the inner city that does know how to draw and paint, but they just don't have the means and the encouragement to do it. They just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like on the side, or, oh yeah, I know how to draw. Or they don't really have the means to get to those nice art programs.
Yeah.
So I would. That's like whenever I get the biggest job with the biggest money, I would like to put together a nice school for them to be able to do that. You know, performing art school and like expose them to the art business. Like if they want to use spray cans, they want to paint, they want to learn how to paint cars, or like, you know what I'm saying, stuff that they expose them to show that, yo, you can make money being an artist. Yeah, you know, so
obviously
that's like
you're a walking example of
that. So that's like the biggest, that's one of my biggest goals, to give back and open up a functional school to do that for kids.
Yeah. You all right by me, Jay. You all right by me, okay?
What's up?
Okay, we're gonna do a would you rather, all right? So, would you rather work with the spray cans or acrylic paint?
Spray cans.
Light colors or dark colors?
Light colors.
Light colors?
Yeah.
Big pieces or small pieces?
Big pieces.
Tattoo or paint?
Oh, that's a hard question. Everybody always asks me that, like, do you rather paint or tattoo? I guess it just depends on the mood I'm in. Because sometimes I don't feel like tattooing. Because if I get a difficult client, I'll be like, man, So it's just, it's a give and take, really. Because I love them both the same. You know what I'm saying? So just depending on the mood. So,
no, I get that, right?
So, like, if today, you'd be like, you want to paint a tattoo, I'll paint today.
Yeah, today feels like a paint to me.
Yeah, I feel like paint.
When you're in the mood to tattoo, I'm gonna have to call you. Listen, my tattoos are private. You don't know if I do or don't. I like that. Like you know, as a woman, it's like nice. You should have to guess at that. But since I know you an OG in the game, you know, when I'm ready, I'm gonna have to give you a call, and I'm gonna have to make sure it's a tattoo day. And this time you can invoice me because I support. I actually pay for that, not for this one.
Yeah, that'll be. I would like to tattoo you. That'll be nice.
Yeah, I definitely will hit you up. Okay, so. Anything you would tell up and coming, like if you could talk to yourself again, you know, as you started out, not in kindergarten, because you started young. Right. Not kindergarten you. I don't think kindergarten you would actually get it.
Right.
But like maybe high school you, what would you tell yourself to do differently?
Just pay attention more and just stay focused. Because like I said, as a high school student, I was definitely still in the arts. It brought me up to places. Like I got sponsored to go to Africa and all type of stuff. So it's just like, as a high, you know, I would really define myself more and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you getting out of high school, you be like, oh, I'm free, I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just stay focused and stay consistent.
Yeah, consistency is key. What have you found to be the hardest thing about like being a full-time artist?
It's just like far as like help wise, cause it's like I gotta network, I gotta get out and network, I gotta paint, I gotta run a business, so it's just like I don't have a team of like a manager and all that goes out and represent me when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? Like people talk about me. Oh, if I'll come up, then go holler at my dude. Right. But it's just like that's just only the biggest challenge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make time to go network. You gotta make time to paint. You gotta make time to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that's the biggest thing about it too.
And I find that as artists, as professionals, as entrepreneurs, I find that that's the most difficult thing. That's the thing that corporations have, and that's why they are corporations. You know what I mean?
It's just like even if you do find somebody to represent you, they gotta at least be in the art world. You know, like no art or no people that'll put you in those right positions. Because anybody can represent entertainment, or you selling a product, or you know what I'm saying. So it's just like finding that person that's gonna be in the art world with the galleries and all that type of stuff, you know?
I find that that's the hardest thing is like artists, entrepreneurs, and professionals is not having that in place because you want to do your talent, but you also have to get your talent out there, right? So it's like it stretches you a little bit thin, you know? And as an artist, that could be difficult. And that's the thing that corporations have that we don't, right? So what are you going to kind of do to find a balance for that or propel yourself?
I'm going to just keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and then I guess organically the right person that wants to help me will come along and we'll meet. And because I just firmly believe that I'm not gonna go looking for the person. So if something happens, you know what I'm saying, organically, then cool. You know, and other than that, I'ma just I have no other choice but to keep
going,
keep doing.
Well, no, you could stop.
You can
people
stop.
Quit, you know, and that's why that's the point. But that's why I started doing a show because it's like I just met you, and when I met you, I saw your Instagram, and it's popping with beautiful murals and shows, and so anybody can get the preconceived notion that you showed up, and this is how it's always been, you know. So like you could quit. There are people that quit because they believe that you were always in this place. They don't know that you've been doodling since kindergarten.
It's definitely not a cakewalk. You know, just for yourself, you know, like you're an entrepreneur too, so.
So you could quit, but the fact that you like.
We all have times where we be like, man, screw this. And then, you know, when I do feel like that, I just take a little step back and just regroup, you know what I'm saying? And just just take a step away from everything, take a few days off or something, and then come back to it, because you know, it can get overwhelming. You know,
but the thing is, like, what's the alternative?
Not
doing what you were. You know, you were literally made to do this.
Not I'm a risk taker too, so it's just like I'll spend my last on investing in myself. You know, so and then at the end of the day, I can't be like, oh, I took a loss, but it's just cool, you know. I gotta regroup it for myself, and I'm not playing with nobody else's money, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. Listen, the only investment, if you don't make no other investments in your life, the only investment you should make is yourself.
Why not?
And I can testify, looking at your work and everything that you've done, that's a good investment. Okay, so anybody watching, it's a good investment to make if you're in management or if you're in the art world, like. You should definitely hit him up because he's super, super talented.
Let's get this money.
Let's get the money. You know, a little connector fee since you're trying to invoice me. If they find you through, through this. That's why I appreciate that. So anyway, I'm looking at what you created and it's beautiful. So since it's kind of done, we can just show them.
Quick little flower.
You know, let's hold that on up for them to
Styles
see.
Her flower.
Oh, while I'm alive.
Giving her flowers. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. This is beautiful.
It's
my flower would have been like a stick version of this. Like if there's a stick version of flowers, that's probably what
I tell people all the time. There's no right or wrong way to art. Whatever it is, whatever your expression is.
That's because you ain't never seen my art. See, you know, that's cute. That's cute to say. You know. Then when you see it, you like, you know what? I was wrong. This the wrong way, Stylist. Oh, now maybe you can help me and assist me, right? Well, since you gave me a gift, you know, I'm a giver, so I do have a gift for you. Okay?
Little gift bag.
Little gift bag. You know
what
I'm saying? So this is for you.
Thank you.
Now it's not as colorful as yours, but I do think it speaks volumes. You gotta open it up.
Let me see what it is. Oh, okay.
All right.
Got me a mic check.
So mic check.
With Style B. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like t-shirts. I'm definitely gonna wear it. So I'm a t-shirt guy.
Nice.
Definitely, I appreciate it. Man.
Well, you know, I
much.
appreciate you coming. I really do. I appreciate you
Thank
sharing your talent and sitting with us. And I really hope you all the best. And I can't wait to show up to the next show.
Definitely. I appreciate y'all, man. Your team, they were really, really nice.
Oh,
thank you so much. Like, everybody was really welcome. It was very professional. Thank you so much.
Well, we'll definitely stay in touch because I really want to see what you have next. And you guys make sure you follow, like, subscribe. Give them your social media one more time.
One more time, it's artby_JAY. You can follow me on that social media. Like I said, all my emails on there, my contact, pictures, artwork, everything is on there. So yeah, definitely follow me.
Follow, okay? What y'all waiting for? Okay, hit them up if you need some tattoos. Even if it's on, you know, the rear, he got you.
I'm very professional.
He's been very professional the whole time. So, anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We had a great time as usual. We'll be back with another talented artist next week. So make sure you tune in on Mic Check Monday. Until next time, remember, never let anyone dim your light or mute your mic. Peace.